Welcome students once again to our class of BA Part 1. We are continuing still with Paper 1, Section A, and this is the last poem we have to do in this section. That is John Dryden's on Saint Cecilia's Day, a song on Saint Cecilia's Day. So this poem is a long one consisting of 7 stanzas and a chorus, and we have already covered the introductory lesson which has the background to the poet and the poem, and as well as the first 2 stanzas. So today we continue with the poem and we will study the stanzas 3rd to 6th in this lecture. So let us first read aloud the stanza 3 and 4. The trumpet's loud clangor excites us to arms with shrill notes of anger and mortal alarms. The double, double, double beat of the thundering drum cries, hark! The foes come. Charge, charge, it's too late to retreat. The soft, complaining flute in dying notes discovers the woes of hopeless lovers, whose dirge is whispered by the warbling lute. So here in this stanza, we find that how the poet is now bringing to fore the different musical instruments and the sounds produced by them, which have effect according to the instrument. And here the trumpet, the drum, as well as in stanza 4, the flute are brought to fore. Let us see which other musical instruments the poet refers to in stanza 5 and 6. Sharp violins proclaim their jealous pangs and desperation, fury, frantic indignation, depth of pains and height of passion for the fair, disdainful dame. But oh, what art can teach, what human voice can reach, the sacred organs' praise. Notes inspiring holy love, notes that wing their heavenly ways to mend the choirs above. So we find that different instruments have been introduced by the poet, the trumpet, the drum, the flute, and here the violin, as well as Saint Cecilia's sacred organ. So the poet wants to talk about these instruments and the effect of the music produced by them on living as well as non-living things. So there are certain important references which we can understand from this table, and because the poet wants to emphasize upon the music which arouses passions within us, and he goes on in the following stanzas 3rd to 6th in order to catalogue the types of music and their respective passions. So as we have just read in stanza 3, the trumpet which sounds the music which brings out the emotion of war with the enemy and the feeling of patriotism for one's own country and to fight the battle. The flute refers to the instrument of love, and so the emotion of love is aroused in this by this instrument. Violin, disdainful dames' passion. Finally, organ brings out the feelings of worship. And as we follow up, Orpheus would be aroused, which is the greatest pagan musician whose music was so beautiful that the trees, when that music flew, uprooted and followed this person, Orpheus, like the Pied Piper of Hamelin. He went to the underworld to bring his wife back from the dead. So this is the reference, mythological reference to Orpheus. Commanded not to look back at her, he did so anyway, so she was not able to return to life. But Saint Cecilia's music was superior to Orpheus because it brought the angels down from heaven, because her music sounded so much like the music of the spheres. So here Dryden merges the two types of music, that is the celestial and the terrestrial, one which is near to God and the one which is created by human beings on earth. So in these stanzas, Dryden goes on to explain the effect of the tunes of different musical instruments on the psyche of man. And the sound of trumpet and the drum is loud and harsh. The notes or rhythm of these instruments raise the feeling of anger and fear. They encourage man to take up arms to fight or wage war against their enemy. The repeated sound produced through the beating of drums attract attention of people. This boosts up people to face the attack of their enemies in defense and also to make attack on their enemies. This sound encourages people to make use of weapons. So the poet describes the effect and quality of flute's sound or its music. A flute can captivate any person who listens to the music produced by it, and its music has a melancholic effect. Dryden is of opinion that its music seems to be the complaint made by a lover who is not able to meet his beloved. So, how the music has different effects on different people, and each has its own appropriate use. Music produced by lute is used for songs sung at the time of funeral, somebody's death. Its tune is like the songs of birds. Similarly, violin reveals the great pain of the hopes that are being lost in love, and therefore it expresses the great pain and anger of heart for the lady love who has deserted her lover. So this is a way to explain that the different instruments create different music, and each has the effect. So after describing the power of music, the creation of universe through the music, and then explaining the arousal of different passions and feelings of love, anger, attack, hatred, fear, support and longing for oneness, the poet comes to the music of Saint Cecilia. The poet tells the reader about the music instrument which he calls organ. This organ was invented by Saint Cecilia, and it is beyond the powers and capacity of man to fully praise the organ. No man and man-made instrument can produce music which could match the music produced by this organ created by Saint Cecilia. So when Saint Cecilia struck the notes on her organ, it produced heavenly music and produced feelings of love and praise for God. When the sound of the organ's music was heard by an angel, he came down on earth mistaking it for heaven. He had listened to the Saint Cecilia song. So here the poet is trying to tell us about the effect of different instruments in these stanzas, and finally when the music by Saint Cecilia is produced through the instrument called organ, how even the heavenly angels were attracted, thinking that the music was coming from heaven. So in stanzas 3 till 7, Dryden governs the structure by showing that each instrument has a particular human emotion in the hearer, and these 5 stanzas dealing with the 7 instruments offer a basically chronological arrangement of instruments invented by man. Trumpets and drum arouse emotions associated with warfare, such as anger and courage. The flute and lute appeal to the soft emotions associated with romantic love, both its tenderness and its complaints of suffering and woe. And violin's sharp notes suggest the jealousy and pain of a love which is not fulfilled. And finally, he comes to the organ, instrument organ, traditionally credited to Saint Cecilia's invention, creates the sustained majestic tones that inspire religious devotion. So this is how the movement of these stanzas takes place, and the different instruments and the music produced by them is introduced. So with this we come to the end of lesson, and in our next class we will complete the poem by talking about stanza 7 and the chorus. So do read all the stanzas together and try to feel the rhythm and the rhyme and the instruments and each instrument's effect on the hearer. Thank you.